Welcome. My name's Dr. Jason W. Morrison, and I'm a theologist from New South Wales, Australia. Psychologists help people with themselves and other people, and theologists help people with themselves and God.
Has any organization, by the way, in the world killed as many Jehovah's Witnesses as Jehovah's Witnesses have killed themselves because of Watchtower policy? How many people every year, she snatched it out of my hand, how many people every year commit suicide after being shunned by their families, the friends that they've known their entire life, they can't handle it, and they kill themselves?
You know that, Brian?
How many Jehovah's Witnesses kill themselves after being abused by one of Jehovah's Witnesses and have that abuse treated as though it never happened because there wasn't a second witness?
I'm calling the police.
Sure,
because you're stalking me.
I'm stalking you.
You bet. You followed me. This is crazy.
I followed you from there to here.
Yeah, you won't buzz off. I told you to go.
Yeah, because I've got some questions that you're not answering. And I'll be happy to talk to the police, actually. I would love to talk to the police about what you guys believe in the suicide Watchtower policy is causing.
You can do all you want.
Give them a call. 9.
Get away from me. I have a right. You're in my space.
9 1.
Oh, do that. Call transit.
Yeah, you can call transit security, you can call the cops, and then they can come say, what is the disturbance? And you can say, oh, this guy stalked us from the entrance of the SkyTrain to here. So that's interesting. I would love to know what they'd say to that. And actually, people are calling the police. People are calling the police, and you guys are calling the police in situations like this. And do you know what's happening? They're asking us to leave you alone.
The policeman gave me this. If anybody bothers
Caesar gave you that? Caesar gave you that? Yeah. So the police are showing up, like you're calling the bluff in other places, you're calling the police are showing up, and they're asking people like me to just go away because they're tired of what hypocrites you are. In Australia alone, over 1,000 pedophiles went unreported to the police because of the two-witness rule, which is scriptural, but is also making it possible for the worst people to go free and unreported.
Do you think if Jehovah's an all-powerful creator that he'll be able to fix this?
Well, see, if Jehovah is an all-powerful creator and Watchtower and Jehovah's Witnesses are his one true religion, it shouldn't be an issue in the first place. And it's not just a little issue, it is a huge issue in Australia, and now in Quebec there's the class action lawsuit. So that's what I'm saying, like, you know, you have the Bible, and then you have Watchtower organizational policy that is making all of this possible, right? Like I was saying, how many Jehovah's Witnesses kill themselves every year after being disfellowshipped and not being able to cope? How many Jehovah's Witnesses kill themselves in a hospital bed, which wasn't always, you know, it was 1948 or 49 where they decided, you know what, no more blood transfusions from now on, by the way. We decided that scriptures say this. And then, of course, how many witnesses kill themselves after being abused by one of Jehovah's Witnesses and have that abuse treated as though it never happened by the judicial committee?
Should not be happening, and it's not.
Well, that's
right.
the thing. It isn't right. No. And you know, people deserve some disclosure. Would you guys like to see some disclosure on those issues?
You know what, sir? I'm going to end the conversation right now because I feel uncomfortable, and
Well, I don't feel uncomfortable. Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad for you, but
How about you? Do you feel uncomfortable, sir? Can you think of some changes you'd like to see in the organizational policy that'll help prevent Jehovah's Witnesses from killing themselves to the extent that they are?
To be honest with you, I've never heard of any of that.
You never heard of any of it? Well, unfortunately, you're not going to hear of any of it because you're only learning about Watchtower through what Watchtower teaches you. You're going to have to be a little more honest in your research.
Unless you have something else to offer us that's better than having a relationship with Jehovah God, like our conversation.
I don't really have to do that, so, okay. I mean, that's not...
Well, it just seems like you're here to undermine our faith.
Well, it seems like you're telling me how I need to proceed in this conversation.
No, I'm just telling you I'm uncomfortable.
I've noticed that about cult members. Like, if the conversation doesn't flatter you, and if you can't control the conversation, you feel uncomfortable and want it to end. Well, why don't I just enjoy the meeting, and sing the song, get the latest spiritual gems, and be respectful and quiet. Yeah, because this is the Kingdom Hall. This isn't a bus stop. This isn't a public place. So I'll be on my best behavior.
Very good.
Okay.
You're not going to So, usually, when a person proclaims themselves as an apostate,
right,
you really should be addressing that issue with a group of elders.
You don't have to worry about what I should be addressing. At the moment, I am a member of the public. These meetings are open to members of the public unless they're being disrupted. It says so right on. Actually, I think it says so right on the door outside.
Didn't you say that you were
visitors welcome?
baptized as one of Jehovah's Witnesses?
I'm a member of the public before I'm a baptized or unbaptized one of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
I am a sincere Bible student before I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses, before I'm anything. Or are you going to tell me that because I'm not insisting on being one of Jehovah's Witnesses or interested in becoming one of Jehovah's Witnesses that I can't take in a meeting?
No, I'm asking you a question. Were you baptized as
Is
one
that
of
what you're
Jehovah's
asking me, though? Am I not allowed to just take in a meeting peacefully
No,
and
I
respectfully?
told you, you can.
You actually think you're defending your faith standing here? You think that, right? You think that you're giving a defense? Somebody comes up and has questions, and you're like, "You're welcome to go to jw.org," or you standing here mute or grinning like that. I'm talking about child abuse being covered up. She doesn't care. And that's another thing, like when we talk to witnesses, it stands about child abuse being covered up because of Watchtower policy. It's that same look, as that same shrug.
Yeah, I know his name. His name is Stuart Lefebvre. Well, he used to attend our Kingdom Hall. Pardon me? No, well, no, we haven't, because this isn't the first occurrence. No, he's no longer one. No, from the transit police. I'm sorry, I missed that. The traffic was just going by. Nope. Perhaps, yeah.
I'll talk to him when you're done.
Well, it just. Well, okay. Just as long as I get my phone back, yeah. Yeah, just one moment, please.
Hi, how's it going? Okay, so I've just politely asked them to leave because unfortunately when people disagree with them and challenge and question the integrity of the organization, they threaten them, they lie to the police, and they physically assault them. These are incidences that I've documented personally, so I've just asked them politely to leave, and they've refused to leave. That's basically all I can say. Uh-huh. Oh. Right, because it's public property, they have as much right to be here as anybody else. Okay. Okay. Right. I didn't hear that last part. Go ahead. Uh-huh. I am kind of enjoying my day, officer, speaking with them. So I've asked them to leave. They're refusing to leave. Is it okay if I ask them a few questions about their organization? No, I am not being violent, and I am not being aggressive. So I am free to ask them questions. I am free to ask you questions. No, of course they're not. They don't have to answer. Okay. I haven't threatened them. I haven't raised my voice. I have questions about the religion, about the organization, and when.
And I get that you're very passionate about this.
Okay.
But I can see where people will start calling us because they're concerned they don't know how passionate you are about this.
Well, that's not really my call. If they want to be panic junkies and call
But
you
should
when
always
I
be
disagree with
respectful,
them.
though, too, of like, if you feel that you're making somebody
Well,
uncomfortable and they ask you to leave
I
them
think
alone,
I think they can afford to be respectful with people who disagree with them and challenge the integrity of their leadership, to not lie to them, to not threaten them with police involvement, and then lie to the police, to film them from far away and then run away when we approach them, and definitely to not physically assault them. And if you don't believe it, like, go to YouTube, type Jehovah's Witnesses lie, threaten, assault, and see for yourself. See, they put up a nice front, but like, honestly, he is being so hypocritical right now, coming to you for help instead of defending his faith. Like, he won't call the cops, Jehovah's Witnesses won't call the police when the scum of the earth mistreat children. They call the branch first, but when he needs to dominate me and control a situation, he'll call you, so you can help him do that. I am very calm with them.
I can see that. Well, I can see that you are with
So
me right now.
there's a difference between asking you some questions that make you uncomfortable and attacking you.
Right.
See, somebody starts asking you questions that kind of get under your nerves. You're the cop, so you don't kind of go, you're making me feel uncomfortable. If you keep asking me these questions, I'm going to call the police. You are the police. Like, the public, we got to figure that out. And most pretty cool people can take an insult, can take being challenged and be like, you know what, fine, whatever. But as soon as it happens to them, they go running to you, they misrepresent what people like me are saying and doing, and then I've got a police file on me now for criminal harassment because they're panic junkies, not because I criminally harassed them.
I want you to know, in this case, this isn't what that is. This is not a criminal harassment.
Okay, that's cool.
This is, I wouldn't even barely call it a causing of a disturbance. I just call it a discrepancy between two parties.
I ask you to do something, you don't do it, and you think it's you think it's your right to tell me to do something.
Go away.
Because you have the authority from God.
Video. Go away. Is that yours? Yeah.
Wow. You just grabbed my personal property, man. We are having what one officer told me is a discrepancy between two parties. I have not physically touched you. That sister snatched personal property away from me.
I picked up on
careful. Careful, because I can prove what you did. So call the police and let's get this. Say that again. Oh. I love it. Satan is with us. I was trying to talk to the sister about that, and I'm glad to hear you put it so bluntly. Satan is with us. You guys heard that. Satan is with us. Wow. Say that again. Where is Satan? Tell me about how there's no purpose in my asking you to leave.
Because we have a right by the
See, I've noticed this about cult members. You're telling me that there's no reason for me to be asking you to leave.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you leave?
See, this is this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of what I'm talking
I
about.
agree.
Yeah. No, you told me that there is no reason for me to be asking you to leave.
There isn't.
Excuse me.
Really? Wow. Look at you.
Excuse me.
Look at you.
Excuse me.
Look at the hands.
Exactly.
You know what happened last time, actually?
I don't know.
Because I'm recording you. I'm recording you right now.
That's great.
And the last time this happened, the sister grabbed the personal property out of my hand, and then the brother who was around phoned the police. And before I had the opportunity to tell the police officer that the sister kind of acting just like you, grabbed the pen and was getting aggressive, she was gone. She was conveniently gone. Wow, look at that. You'll give somebody like me your back, and the brother pushed into me. So he initiated physical contact. So like, exactly, yeah. So like when it suits you to initiate physical contact.
That's not physical contact.
I'm talking about the brother. Please pay attention. The brother that pushed into me and the sister that grabbed this away from me, like, they were conveniently not around when I was talking to the police.
you don't
Everything
Look at this.
Yeah,
Look at this.
yeah. Look at it. Look at it. And just so you know, I'm not afraid to record myself.
If you're not afraid, why don't you bring a proper camera? Why do you try and hide?
I'm not hiding it.
You were. I mean, you've got a pen that is a camera.
Brother, everything.
I'm not your brother anymore.
Everything is naked and openly exposed before Jehovah.
Who is Jehovah to you?
What difference does it make if his true and only servants are filmed defending their faith, calling Caesar when they can't defend their faith? What difference does it make if I'm filming you or me? Hebrews 4:13. Everything is naked and openly exposed before Jehovah. You guys should be happy that people are filming you. Every interaction you have with the public is an opportunity to declare the good news of God's kingdom. What difference does it make if I'm filming you? I'm not going to edit this. The videos on my channel are beginning, middle, and end. And even when I look like an idiot and mess up and screw things up, I leave that up there. See, because I'm honest about my search for truth. And you guys gave up that search.
How many other religions do you do this to?
Well, unfortunately, I don't know anything compared to what I know about Jehovah's Witnesses.
You must really like us a lot to give us so much attention.
That's good. I must really like you a lot. Well, you know who I like?
Really
You want to know who I like? You want to know who I like? I like ex-Jehovah's Witnesses who have managed to distance themselves from Watchtower and not kill themselves because of the way you paint the world outside of Watchtower as being nothing but a demonically run wasteland. So the people like me who've detached ourselves from Watchtower, who have broken our conditioning, and who have resumed being human beings and are continuing on with our search for truth, part of that search for truth is being honest about what it was that kept us loyal to Watchtower all those years, when there's all this stuff coming out about it. So you physically push me, you initiate physical contact, you call the police or pretend to call the police, you grab personal property away from me, you lie to me about your beliefs, you don't want to have discussions.
And I would never grab anything from you.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But you're representing this organization, and other representatives of this organization have done this to me. So that's why I'm politely asking you to leave. Please leave.
We're not going to do it.
Cool. That's cool. Oh.
Sorry, that's not for you.
Oh,
That's
yes
not
it
for
is.
you.
Don't look at you grab me.
That's not for you.
Look at you grab me.
That's not for you.
I hope they know that was just. I'm invited actually to take that
No, you're
literature.
not.
I'm invited to take that literature.
not for you.
This is now my personal property. Grab it out of my hand.
It's not for you.
Did you see? Okay. Hey. He just tried to wrestle this away from me.
That's not for you.
You can't really see it with this camera, but it says I am invited. A person is invited, but if you take it, be prepared to wrestle. Anyway, so back to about we used to be friends and how I think the friendship is over considering you just physically assaulted me. Is that fair to say?
I didn't assault you.
So I've been trying to talk to brothers and sisters out in public.
Yes, yeah.
And maybe you could pass the word along when ex-members want to try to engage current members in conversation. Please don't physically assault us. Please don't grab personal property away from us. Please don't lie to us. And please definitely, number one, please don't lie to the police about what was said. Because then the police start looking at us like we're criminals when we're not criminals. We're just ex-members wanting to talk to you. See, people have left this organization for a very good reason. So the police have arrived halfway through the meeting. Now we're going to proceed. I don't know what they told them. What'd you tell them? Did you make the call? Did you make the call? Who made the call?
Can I speak to you?
Well, I'd like to know who called.
You're gonna be a little bit civil with us. We're just trying to have a conversation.
Civil? You just yanked me out of there and were physical with me.
Well, sir, people here.
You want me to be civil with you now? Sure. Okay.
People here are afraid of you. They feel threatened by you.
Well, that's not really my call. You see,
Well,
I'll show you.
people that are
You know
here.
what? I'll explain something to you about what Jehovah's Witnesses are capable of.
No, I'm not here to talk about that. What I'm here to tell
Oh,
you.
well,
is
unfortunately.
Stuart, you need to start listening, please.
Well,
Can you listen to
are
me?
you going to listen to me when I'm done listening to you?
I'm talking right. I will. I'll
Cool.
absolutely listen. To you.
Cool. Well, then let's do
Okay.
that.
So hear me out.
Uh-huh.
People here are threatened by you being here.
They are. I know they are.
Like when you're laughing at that, is that funny?
It is funny.
Well, that's I feel bad for you. I think that's funny.
That they feel threatened?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
So people don't want you here.
Right.
It's not about anything about your beliefs. It's the fact your mere presence threaten them.
Okay.
Okay. This has
How you
happened
doing?
before. Excuse me. I'm talking to you, please.
Uh-huh.
This has happened before.
What has happened before?
It happened about 4 times last month, did it not?
What happened?
The same sort of thing. The harassment. Like you're entitled.
Tell
to your
me
belief.
about what you think
Skytree-
has happened 4 times.
Well, I've read 4 reports. This
Okay.
has happened previously, right?
What has happened previously?
You've approached people of this congregation.
Not of this
Right?
congregation.
In a
Of
negative-
Jehovah's Witnesses in Vancouver.
In a
in
negative
general.
manner, right?
What do you mean negative manner?
Well, unwelcome.
What do you
meaning they don't
consider
want you
unwelcomed?
here. Meaning they don't want you here.
Why not?
Because they're afraid of you, man.
Why?
I don't know.
Very good question. Hi, Stuart.
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you.
Stuart, you know you're not welcome here. You know you're not welcome here.
According to who?
According to the congregation here,
Mm-hmm.
we would like you to leave, please.
Well,
Otherwise, we'll have to call the police.
unless they're being disruptive.
No, your implied
am I
invitation
allowed to?
is revoked
By who?
by the congregation, and we are respectfully asking you to leave, please. Okay, well, we have to call the police.
I'm respectfully refusing to leave.
Okay, well, we call the police.
Call them up.
Thank you very much.
I didn't know it wasn't allowed in.
You're not going to let me.
follow me to the washroom?
You're not going to let me hear you make the call to the police.
You can if you want.
Yeah. Make the call. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, you are a cult member, sir.
Good.
Okay?
So,
And God doesn't. Go ahead. What? Go ahead.
I was just saying, you know what? You've been to all of these stands, you come here, you talk to the brothers and sisters.
I've never spoken to you,
No, but
sir.
I'm not interested in speaking to you.
Exactly. Well, one of these days, I hope I'll find one. Oh, look, magic. I missed it. I missed it. See, now if I go over there, I'm stalking you.
Yes.
Because I'm just by myself.
Yeah.
But there are more and more and more ex-Jehovah's Witnesses exposing Watchtower. There's a difference between being exposed for a hypocrite and a liar and a control freak and a coward and being attacked by Satan.
Maybe we'll have a fantastic meeting.
I'm looking forward to having a great meeting as well. Don't touch me.
Actually, oh,
Don't
David,
touch
David,
me.
David. Actually, no, I think you touched
Don't
me.
touch me.
You actually bumped into
Don't
me.
touch me. Don't touch me. He's calling the police again.
He's still calling again because I called earlier and we have a disruptive individual on our property. And one time she said, "Can I know you guys are here?" And he said that he's saying like this because he's trying to, he did try to force his way in earlier.
And I tried coming to the meeting on Sunday, but they wouldn't let me in. Yeah.
Maybe the door was locked, you mean? Or?
Well, the back door was locked, the front door was locked.
Oh, did you come here?
No.
Oh, I see, okay.
No, I went to the congregation on Robson Street.
Oh, yeah, right.
1526.
That's where Stanley Park
Robson,
is.
Stanley Park,
Right,
English Bay, Falls Creek.
Yeah, right.
It was the English Bay. No, it was the Falls Creek meeting.
And so did you knock or ring a bell?
I did knock, and there was a brother in there who...
Didn't come to the door.
Well, there was a brother in there who physically assaulted me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, yeah.
And I wanted to talk to him about it.
Yeah, right.
I guess he gave the order, or somebody gave the order, don't let him in.
Oh.
So I missed the meeting on Sunday because, unfortunately... I sort of regularly attend where I can.
Yeah.
I watch the JW broadcasting episodes, and I try to get all the talks, and I am a sincere Bible student.
Yeah, no, I have no doubt reason to disbelieve you. What's your name, though?
My name's Stuart.
Stuart, okay, good.
Yeah.
So, I've never met you before. So
That's okay. Yeah. This is this McDonald?
No, this is Marine. But hey, listen,
Marine.
Were you just told that you were disfellowshipped the other day?
I was disfellowshipped, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I
No,
told the
that's
brothers to just go right ahead and write apostasy, for the reason for being disfellowshipped.
Right, okay.
So I am no longer one of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right.
But I am still a sincere Bible student.
Well,
and unless I'm being disruptive,
exactly.
People who would like to attend meetings.
I was just going to say that, Stuart. You're welcome to stay.
Am I welcome to stay?
As long as you're not
disruptive. I won't.
Okay.
I'll sit right here.
Okay.
You're the one that comes around our public witnessing stand.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm going to take in the meeting now. I'm going to take in the meeting now.
This guy here. Either throw him out or I will. Smile there, yeah.
Right. So as I was saying, if you don't listen to him or somebody in his religion,
come on, get going.
Anyway, you can make up your own mind, but ask him. He's one of Jehovah's Witnesses. Ask him.
How do you know?
What happens when a child is molested? What the organizational protocol is. Ask him if he even knows what happens. Ask him if he's heard of the Australian Royal Commission.
You know what? I believe you are wrong in one way.
Sure.
I tell you, because you don't push your belief on anybody.
Okay.
Everybody, all human beings, we can believe whatever we
I agree.
want.
I agree.
And when somebody even behave like him or any human being you try to talk, stay away from them. Let them believe whatever.
How was he behaving? What do you mean? How was he behaving?
He doesn't want you to talk to him.
But you said how he was behaving. How was he behaving? What did you mean?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, you talk to the public, you should educate yourself more.
Well, he's...
this is true.
I should educate myself more?
More, yeah, because
Okay.
When a public doesn't want to listen to you, then you have to leave them alone.
Right. Except he's one of Jehovah's Witnesses.
How do you know? So what? Yeah.
How do you?
What's it to you?
How do I know? You want to sit there and deny that you're one of Jehovah's Witnesses
No, I
now?
wouldn't deny it.
But are you one of Jehovah's Witnesses?
Never mind.
Hey Ron, why don't you apologize to me for punching me in the stomach on
You want
Saturday?
another one?
Yeah. Do it.
Apologize, you piece of shit.
Do
You're
it.
a rotten piece of shit.
Call me. What is it?
Yeah, piece of shit.
You can't apologize to me
No, I
for
won't
punching me in the
apologize to
stomach.
you. Hey, you do that to me again, I'll tell you. You get
Do
right
what?
into go point me out.
Do what again?
What you did to me in Nordstrom's.
Why did you
do
talk
that.
to me? Why didn't you tell me about what you threatened me with when I was talking to people?
Yeah, with my fist.
No.
You're lucky.
No.
You're lucky.
No.
You piece of shit, you're lucky.
You told me that I'm going to be changing my tune at Armageddon.
That's right.
And I wanted to come up and talk to you about that.
No, you didn't.
In the
You
coffee shop.
You pointed me out in the coffee shop, you son of a bitch.
As one of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
Are you not one of Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yes, I am, but none of your business.
What do you mean none of my business?
It's none of your business at all.
Is it my business to take a punch in the stomach from you and not be apologized to? I deserve that punch in the stomach.
You damn right you got. You got one in the face.
Do I deserve a punch in the face right now? You see the behavior manifest once again in this episode. These cult members think that police are to drop what they're doing because when they set up in one place, move a few feet away and then are followed, that the police should then come and respond. Oh, observe the comfort and love among God's true servants. I passed this cult member on the way here. She knows that I've arrived. Hey, how's it going?
I'm well, how are you?
Pretty good.
Have a chat with me, sir. What's going on today?
I'd like to stay right here if I could. I'd like them to hear this.
Well, come and talk to me, please.
Nope.
I'm investigating an incident and I want to talk to you about it. So what's going on?
Unless you can tell me what crime I've committed, I don't have to not only do what you tell me, I don't have to answer any of your questions today, officer.
Right now, I'm investigating the fact that you're harassing these people.
How am I harassing these people?
Because you're talking to them when they don't have a
I'm not
to leave.
even talking to them.
What, you were? Can I have
No,
your
I
name,
wasn't.
please, sir?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, so
I
what
wasn't
were
talking
you
to
doing?
them. I'm talking to the viewers. I'm going to be talking to the viewers who are watching you and I talk right now as well.
Which viewers are they?
What's that?
What viewers do you mean, sorry?
My YouTube viewers.
Okay.
So, unless you can tell me what crime I've committed?
Well, these people have asked you to leave them alone and you're not doing it.
Well, I'm filming the surroundings.
Yeah.
I am filming the sound of my own voice.
Yeah.
They are the ones choosing to stay.
But they were here first and you come up and you're bugging them.
I am not talking to them, officer. I don't seem to be able to communicate that to you. I'm talking to my YouTube viewers.
What's your name, sir?
Again, officer, I've told you that unless you can tell me what crime I've committed...
why I'm talking to you, and I need to identify you to make sure you're not wanted. So what's your name, sir? It's quite simple.
Do you know a Constable Spencer? Do you know a Constable Miles Titlebaum? Do you know a Supervisor Manning? Do you know an Officer Murphy, badge number 313?
That's not
There are several others. Well, I don't answer your questions, officer. I don't answer your questions unless you can tell me what crime I'm suspected of having committed.
Right
Talking,
now,
hold on a second, may I finish? May I finish?
I know. Right now you're breaching the peace because you're disturbing these people and they've asked you to leave them alone. And you're refusing.
I'm filming the surroundings.
You're not. You're filming them.
I'm filming the surroundings.
Then go film the surroundings somewhere else.
You know what? I will go film the surroundings somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Perfect. You go do that then. Come on then.
No. I will go film the surroundings when I'm good and ready. I would like to talk to these individuals.
They don't want to talk to you.
About what they said to the police about me when I wasn't even talking to them.
Well, if you want to know what people said to the police, you can contact the Freedom of Information Act and they can give you all the information you need.
I don't think you heard me, officer. I want to talk to these individuals about what they said to the police. Well, they can tell me that themselves.
They have. They've asked you to leave already. And
they can tell me themselves that they don't want to tell me what they said to the police about me when I asked them.
They've already told you they don't want to talk to you.
We seem to be having a lack of communication today, officer.
Because you're not being rational, sir.
Observe this officer tell me I'm not being rational. I'm not doing what she's telling me to do, so therefore I'm not being rational.
They've asked you not to talk to them and you're continuing to do so.
Well, they've talked to the police about me. I'd like to know what was said.
Well, if you want to know what was said, you can get the police report by the Freedom of Information Act. They don't have to give you that information.
I'd
you
rather
can get
not
that
involve you.
yourself.
I'd rather work things out with your involvement, without your involvement. Rather than what?
You can get that information from the Freedom
I'm sorry,
of Information.
did you just insult me?
No.
What did you just say? I didn't hear.
Then you should listen better. What I'm saying is you can get any information the police have.
All you're saying is that I should listen better.
I just said that, yes, you should listen better.
Yeah, I should listen better.
Yeah.
And now if I were to say to you the same thing, I wonder how quickly you'd put me in handcuffs.
I won't put you in handcuffs.
I wonder how quickly you would slap the cuffs on me if I said, maybe you need to listen a little better. Because here you see the cult members, no doubt, relishing the fact that they now have police remaining on the premises to keep an eye on yours truly, when you and I both know what they really believe about the police. That is amazing. That is amazing, viewers. I wonder how interested these police would be to know what Jehovah's Witnesses really think of them.
I guess some of the content I've heard is that you call them, have maybe you called someone Satanist or whatever. Am I getting this wrong?
You're getting it wrong, officer.
Okay.
You're getting it wrong. Yeah, you're getting it wrong.
Has the word Satan ever been mentioned?
No.
No?
No. In fact, they have referred to me as Satan.
Oh, okay. Cultists?
No.
Cult worshippers?
No, I don't call them cultists. I don't say.
You've never said anything with the word cult in it?
Oh, of course I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But they're the ones that called me Satan. They're the ones that said Satan is in our midst. And I gave them.
If they're saying that Satan's in our midst, were they referring to you specifically?
Oh, they were referring to me specifically, yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome to go, honestly, officer, if you have the time, if you care to investigate further, you're welcome to go to my YouTube channel and see for yourself.
So I've given you all the information and being fair to you, your rights are as much as their rights. Everyone's rights are ultimately our job to uphold and make sure that everyone's rights are protected, okay? However, we can't infringe upon each other's rights, okay? So, if this is the spot they've claimed, I mean, be respectful of their space, they'll be respectful of your space, okay? Okay, sir? So we understand?
Yes, we do.
Okay. You take care, Stuart. Well, you're very welcome. Absolutely. You're welcome. You have the settlement as much as the gentleman does. But yeah, you absolutely should be. And we did discuss what a respectful behavior is amongst people in a respectful space. I think if they're uncomfortable with being something else, I think it's that no one has control over, unfortunately. I get filmed all the time. I wish I had control, but I don't. It is what it is. Okay. Okay, sir?
Yep.
So, standing right beside someone when they don't want you to may be perceived tripping.
Have it right here. This is good?
I think a reasonable space, sir. This is a public space, but we have to respect each other's space as well. Okay? And we don't want to have to come back for any reason today, sir. Okay? Thank you for your time, folks. And best of luck today.
Yes, this cult member is going to try to tell the police later that I am stalking her. This cult member is going to try to tell the police later that I am stalking her. By this, all will know, you guys. Can I ask one of you to tell me what you've been told about me and how I disrupt meetings of Jehovah's Witnesses?
I believe your invitation's been revoked.
Observe this cult member not answer my question, viewers. Wow.
Your invitation's been revoked.
According to who? Who extended the invitation in the first place? You? Who extended the invitation to people to come here in the first place? You guys? Can I ask your badge number, please, officer?
So what I need to do
what's your badge number?
So that we can move on, and then we'll definitely give you my name. I'll even give you my card, and we'll make sure that you have all that information.
So do you understand why we're talking to you? Just so that I'm clear that you make sure you know why we're talking to you.
This person doesn't understand that I'm not talking to them. I've asked them a very simple question about their name and their badge number and her name and her badge number, but they don't want to provide me with that information, but they want to detain me now anyway. These police have handcuffed me, detained me for about 15 minutes. I haven't spoken to them. They're leaving now. They didn't give me their card like they said they would. Would you guys mind giving me your cards? If I follow you now and ask you for your card, If I follow you now and ask you for your card, am I stalking you, or can I have the card you said I would have?
No, I said you can have our information whenever you like. Would you like the incident number, or you need a pen and paper?
Your card.
I don't have a card.
You said you were going to give me a card.
I don't have any.
So there's been some ongoing problems with you and a group of people on Granville Street. Okay, so right now I'm here to tell you that you're under arrest. Okay? So step on out.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't video me. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
Whoa!
No, please don't.
Whoa!
Videos are not permitted. Thank you. Can you, once again, would you step away? We don't permit videos.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, Dr. Jason Morrison, theologist again. I just want to say thank you for watching the videos, and I hope you got plenty of self-rediscovery and freedom out of it. If you watched it on YouTube, please share or like, maybe even comment. If you watched it on Facebook, like, comment, share. But most of all, get out and live. This isn't a rehearsal. You've got a one-off life. Don't let your loyalty and your faithfulness blind you to the life that you should be experiencing. Till the next video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.